Brianna, and this video is going to be about the 5 things that I've learned about my hair since I've big chopped. So as you all know, I was a transitioner, so I didn't get a relaxer for about a year, and I think that was January 2013 to January 2014, and then I big chopped. Or no, that's not right. January 2014 to January 2015, and then I big chopped in January. So I didn't mean to big chop, but my hair was very thin on the ends and I just had to cut it off. It was not looking the way that I wanted it to look. Also, I know I'm in a new spot. I'm in my bedroom. And yeah, this was just a comfortable spot for me. So hopefully you guys like this background. And yeah, I thought it would look nice to have like a white wall and all that stuff behind my like hair so you can like see it and stuff. So yeah, I'm really just gonna jump right into it. I wrote down a few little notes so I can stay on task and so this video won't go on forever. So my first tip is water. Obviously you need to drink water, but I am talking about using water to cleanse your hair. I know a lot of people talk about water cleansing and things like that, which is when you massage your scalp and drag the hair down or drag the oil from your scalp down to your hair to moisturize your hair. I like that because I wet my hair every day and I don't want to use conditioner every day. So I learned that when I get in the shower, I needed to, you know, rinse my hair each time or at least let some kind of water touch it, and then my hair felt a lot more moisturized. Next, I have ignore the product names. So I've had a detangler from Shea Moisture in my like pantry of hair products for a very long time. I didn't use it. I couldn't really figure out how to use it, and I looked at a video and a lady was using it as her moisturizer, and I was like, yeah, but it says detangler, like I would think you'd have to put some leave-in or something on top of that. I used the detangler after seeing this video and I've noticed such a difference in my hair. I feel like I'm maintaining the moisture and kind of softness of my hair without having to have this greasy feeling. And I noticed that when using just water or, you know, water and oil or a little bit of products, my hair didn't feel as, you know, coated. I think it's really important to think about when you're, you know, putting all these products on and hoping to feel it and feel the film. And that's not really something that's necessary for your hair to be healthy. So I thought that would be important to share and for you guys to keep in mind. The next thing I have is fingers first. I am basically using brushes if I want a sleek style, like a boar bristle brush, or my fingers. So this tip is fingers first, and that's the first thing that I use to detangle my hair. If I have bigger knots and things like that, I've learned to like let those be. Like if it's a group of hair that like won't detangle even when I put like a little bit of product on it to give my hair some slip, then I just like, you know, pull it down and snip that because I don't want it to cause further damage. But there's no need to try to go through the parts of your hair that don't want you to go through it. And I think my fingers are enough for that. And like you get better with finger detangling after, you know, a lot of practice. And at first I was like, okay, well my hair is still tangled, I don't know what's going on. But now I feel like my hair is detangled, maybe not as much as a comb, but I don't know that you necessarily need that. So yeah, that's why my tip is fingers first, because I learned that I don't need to use tools and those may be more damaging on my hair, so why not just use my hands. Number 4 is wash your hair more. So this kind of goes with the water tip. But I used to wash my hair once a week. I know a lot of people wash their hair once a week. They make it this big production. I'm not about that. My hair was dry. So I just wash my hair every night. I just wet it with water sometimes and put some oil on it and really just use my, like, the pads of my fingers, not rough, very gently, and just kind of massage into my scalp to like lift up the dirt. And I use maybe a little bit of oil to put on my hair and rinse that out, and then style as usual with whatever style product. And maybe on like the 3rd or 4th day, sometimes every week, I would you know, use conditioner. It really depends on how my hair feels. I haven't put that much product in it so my hair doesn't feel wet or weighed down, or, you know, like it has a lot of buildup on it. So it's really just listening to my hair, but probably every 3 to 5 days I actually use conditioner, but every other day I just use water and detangle under the water and let it dry and style it as soon as I get out the shower, which takes about 30 minutes tops, which I'm very happy about because I am not all about having a production and a day dedicated to just doing my hair. And lastly, my tip is that, or the thing that I learned about my hair is that the research never stops. When I was transitioning, I was looking at everything, reading everything, you know, seeing what kind of products worked good for my hair, what types of ingredients and things like that. But by the time I big chopped, I basically forgot everything that I read. So I think it's really important to keep reading just to refresh your mind. Like, I wouldn't say take notes on everything, but like if you have pixie knots, like those single strand knots, then I would look at it, even though you've looked at it a million times before, look up some things on some blogs and just kind of say, oh yeah, I forgot that that was a tip or something that I could use. And then I used it and continue to like work different things into my regimen. I think I learned a lot from going back and remembering things because some things didn't apply to my hair, so I might have scanned over it. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. I will see you in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!